Okay, we're going on to the park for the first time. First time we're going on to the park, and as you can see out there, it's pretty bad. The building going on, workmen are around. I'm just driving in for the second time. I've been in today, and I'll show you a little bit about what's going on. Things that you'll be interested in to see. Number one is, I think first thing is, if you look, this is outside the club. There are no caravans here. There you go. That's outside the club, and all those caravans have gone. Every one of them have gone. Quite a bleak, horrible day today. Okay, here we go. First vlog of winter 2015-16 in preparation for 2016 thing. I look great, don't I? But full of paint and everything. Going through the doors, and as you can see, crazy things. It's piled up all over the place. This is why the welcome doesn't really open in the winter time. This is the club, as you can see. Everything over here. We're having new stuff done in the maintenance block, so that's why you can see all of this. And all around there's props and scenery being ready and done, and it is an absolute pile up. Some things you can probably recognise as we go around. There is the Dalek, who's just been all cleaned and resprayed, touched up, because the Dalek, well, the Dalek is actually going on hire. We think it's going on hire to a pantomime company up north. So if you're in the Bolton area, I think that Dalek is appearing. Our stage here is a bit crazy. I'll show you some new stuff if you want in a minute. This is backstage. As you can see, backstage. You've seen this on videos before, but this is new equipment that's going in. Things that are going to be put in. Most of that will be gone. That's how we see all you guys on there, because there you can see that's the stage on the TV. It's in the rewiring stage at the moment. I've got quite a few new sets, and we're saving up for something really special if we can afford that. I won't tell you what it is until in case we don't get it. But also, I'm installing, I paid for some lights, and we are installing some new effect lighting for the stage. So actually I could probably show you a little bit of that, because we've got some of it already here as a test. So you can have a look. Hang on.
Because you know I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass.
What you're seeing there is just a little demo of some of the lights, a little bit of one section of the stripy lights, you know, and the moonflower that goes in the middle, all brand new LED stuff. That was only one section of it though. The whole stage will be full of those pin spots, and the big centre spot will envelop the whole of the club. That's a big extra centre spot. Cool, eh? We like that. I like it a lot. Okay, what you are looking at now is the first part of a set build. This is like a little electrode. Just look back, this is part of a console. That won't be there, the welcome sign won't be there. What you just saw then was part of the little prop build that we're saying is going to be part of like a time machine console that slips two people back in time, visiting all different things from way back to 60s, 70s and war years, and then into the future and stuff. And that's going to be one of the shows which I tried a long time ago but didn't do it very well. So we're going to try again, and that's going to be called Time Flight. Good afternoon. I don't exactly look my best, I do apologise about that, but in the middle of painting and doing stuff and trying my best to get everything done for 2016. It's brilliant that some people are asking me questions online and without rehearsing or anything, trying to answer them as honestly as I can. We have, first of all here, Andrew David Thompson. Andrew David Thompson asks here, how do you choose the show? Songs, and you know, how do we do that? Literally, those ideas can come from rather Matt, myself, or Rog sometimes for different stuff, or it can come to, I can be in the middle of the night asleep, wake up and jump up out of the bed. I'm actually literally physically writing down on the PC. sometimes one song might catch my imagination, or an effect or a set, and it just sparks the conversation. And then it just grows. It literally grows from an idea. Usually one idea, it could be, like I say, a visual, one song, particular dance, and the show might grow around that. That's what it is for that. Good question. What is the highlight of my career at the Welcome is a question. And could I put a dream team together? This question was posted by Beck Elizabeth on our Facebook page, and it's impossible to say what my best day was or something to highlight. I don't know. I really honestly couldn't answer that question. I have really no idea. Highlights, many of them. Coming back in 1998, having been off, and came back with an incredibly strong team in 98. That was pretty much, that was amazing for me when we came back strong. We weren't here in 96 and 97, and then we came back strong and had an amazing season for that. A dream team. We've tried this many times to, in a conversation, to think of what would be, you know, the best dream team. And there isn't one answer. And the reason for that is because I put shows together, and sometimes I might need dancers, sometimes I might need funny comedy things, and sometimes, you know, it's like brilliant singers or whatever. So teams are put together sometimes accordingly to what the shows are going to be, as far as we know them. So it's nearly impossible to do that. It's fun trying. I'll tell you what, I'll give a competition. That was the week that was DVD for the best dream team that I agree with. It's, even though it's typically, so it's only people's choices, you know, from silly comedy, you know, right through to brilliant singer dancers. So dream team, posted on here underneath this post, and the best dream team, I'll judge it with me and Matt, and the best dream team will get a free, that was the week that was 2015, then last season DVD posted out to them, or any single DVD of their choice if they've already got that one. Alright, cool. Is there any more questions? Andrew also asked me, how does the budgeting work? The budget is literally about the same most years and goes up with the sort of rate of inflation, and sometimes we might have a little bit more if we're trying to get something extra, or sometimes I can do it a little bit less, just depends on, but the budget is basically set. There's a set amount of money for entertainment, and we have to stick within those sort of parameters, really. Because of course it's a small holiday park, and we'd love to do different things and everything else, but you are limited to budget. Let's have a look. Stephanie Simpson asking the same, how the shows get put together. Once the idea is in place, then I usually start by getting the tracks or making the tracks for the show, and then along with that, as I'm getting sort of excited about it, then if there's any visuals that need doing, etc., like we're going to have a new set or a backdrop or something like that, I tend to start on that. That's how it works. I mean, here, looking at this, you can have a little look. I'll try and show you that. Those are sort of my first scribbles for two of the shows which I will be doing. And so, bit of news for you. Let's have a look. What news can we say for you? If anybody was here a long time ago, they remember when it used to be amazing. We used to have Roger Parks and what we used to call the pit at the side of the curtain here. And not being a Roger Parks show, Roger used to be, we used to do a big production numbers with Rog playing everything live and sequence live on the stage, and the show people would be on the main stage and Roger would be on his own separate stage. I can now exclusively reveal that Roger Parks will be back doing that sort of show for 2 nights a week this year. Not a little cabaret show with me where we did something intimate. Massive big shows with Roger Parks playing them live for 2 nights this year, and hopefully we'll be able to clear enough space on the side so we can get back in his old pit, which would be amazing. Anything else I can reveal about next year? All of the girls you've seen who are in place now with me and Matt, we have offered places to other people, and we are waiting to hear back. As soon as we know anything of that, we will. People keep asking me about Glenn, so I think it's only fair to say Glenn has actually been offered the job and he's just thinking about it at the moment and doesn't want to make a commitment so far. So the search goes on for 2 boys. Basically, one of them has to be able to dance well. So that takes me out of the picture straight away. Okay. Any other things? We are possibly doing a new show which is gritty and hard and New York setty type of old back street with the gang members, but quite, it sounds a bit harsh that, but it's going to be called Urban Nights, and hopefully with a bit of stomp in it with and things like that. There's even a little shop of horrors in there and a little bit of everything in there, so that'll be a fun show to do. And that's a new one. If you haven't seen any of the other things on this page, then we have we're going to be doing a time flight show, and we're going to be doing a variety performance show, which means we can do some comedy sketches and anything else, so we're not pigeonholed into just one theme. That'll be the welcome variety performance. And the other show, what else have we said? Miami Heat, which will have Latin and everything else. Martin Pritchard has asked a couple of questions. It's where do I get inspiration from? It could be anything, like we've already explained on the other bit. Could be, and after 25 years, how do you keep going? You've got to have a love for the job. If you don't have a love for the job, it's game over. You just can't do it. It's simple as that. Just a little anecdote. We finished on Friday night. On Saturday, we did a tidy up, and on Saturday night, we all went out until about 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, the team together. And on Sunday morning, I was in here starting some visuals and writing some bits down for the shows for next year. I suppose I'm a workaholic, can't help it. So, but in answer to your question, it's just me, I'm a bit mental, I think. Going nuts. Any more of your questions? We'll answer some other blogs. This is a boring blog, I know, at the first one, but as we're just starting off now, it can get better and better. Stay tuned to us as the team arrive, and on these blogs, we're going to go from just little bits of set builds and prop builds and painting bits and any other news of new staff members. It's all going to be on Mark Price welcome page. Just press the like button. And also it'll get more exciting as the team start to arrive. We start rehearsals in February of this year. So as the team arrive, it'll get more and more exciting. I'll film dress rehearsals and I'll film run-throughs, and you'll get to see it. So stick with us, because I think we're going to expand on the blogs because people have asked for them, so you're going to get them. So I do apologise, the first one is a little bit boring, not much going on yet because I'm on my own. But stay tuned. Don't forget, get your bookings in at the welcome. It's going to be monster this year. Come on!